farmer, friend, singer-songwriter, Lyal Strickland.
And that's farmer, friend, and jack of all trades, Chris Horn.
And we're those Tastebud guys.
I love it.
Hey guys, welcome back once again. Thanks for joining us. I'm Chris. That's Lyal. Down in Farmhouse is our friend Preston. We'll talk more about him here just in a minute and why he is here. In the meantime, if this is your first time joining us, hey, thank you for giving us a chance. Just know we're a couple guys that don't know a lot about anything. We just like to try different drinks. And we get together, we chat about those drinks, we share our comments with you. Hopefully you're interested enough to share your comments back with us down in the chat, or start your own YouTube channel and then tag us in it. Whatever. One way or the other, we'll respond. If this isn't your first time, hey, welcome back. Thanks for joining us. As usual, we've got some friends over here from Hochtown Distilling out of Oklahoma. They would very much appreciate if you go check them out. If you do happen to do that, make sure you mention you've seen them on those Tastebudguys. That way they know that their donation done something for them. What I'd want to know if I donated stuff. Yeah, I donated, did something.
Absolutely.
Also, there's a QR code right over Preston's head, like maybe right over his face at this point. I don't know, depends on a while.
It'll be a very small QR code.
You just guess what it's small one this time. Hey, if you really want to help us out, that is a great way to do it. You could pitch a couple bucks our way, and that helps us buy more of this stuff when we don't have scenarios like we had this week. Lyal and Preston's going to tell you about.
Yeah, we might throw that Venmo code in the corner. We'll see. Bottom corner. Yeah, we're working with... should I even introduce this bottle? I don't know. We're working with a Hyvee store pick of Maker's Mark. And Hyvee's a chain of grocery stores where we're at. They do quite a few store picks of...
They are a southern thing, aren't they?
I believe so. And I'm going to pass it off from there and let Preston tell the story of why this bottle is here. Hyvee Manager's store pick.
Yeah. Well, I went to Hyvee, as we've sussed out already.
Good start.
And so I was given a shopping list of things to get to kind of restock the place because, you know, the guys let us down here. We have a little good time every now and again. So I was shopping for some Cruzan Blackstrap because somehow we keep running out of that down here. And there were these three dudes wearing the same shirt walking around. Turns out they were sales reps. One of them happened to ask me if I was looking for anything in particular. The one that asked me was a sales rep for whatever distiller the Cruzan Blackstrap is. So hopefully he gave the channel a like and a subscribe, and hopefully he's watching this right now. Because no, I asked him for his name.
That does sound like
I'm not going to tell you.
I asked him for a business card.
He's going to wait and see if we like this, and they're like, yeah, that was me.
Yeah, that was all me.
Yeah, but I asked him for his name, asked him for his business card, but I am drawing blank.
No,
I happened to mention that I was shopping for my buddies that ran a YouTube channel, and he offered to buy us this bottle, Manager Special Hyvee. So here I am telling the story poorly.
I think that makes us influencers now. I think we're influencers.
See, you thought of that. I thought of everybody else is watching. Just realized the cheat code for walking into any place and going, "Hey, I got some buddies that have a YouTube channel."
Well, you
free bottle is
you certainly influenced us into a free bottle.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, we're super excited. We've done some Maker's Mark on the show. You've had
a few times.
That's like right?
Yeah.
Right. And we've got. I think we have a Whiskey Tango's store pick. We have some of the Ozark Mountain Daredevils. Originax. Yeah, that was the first.
What did you call them? It's not even the released bottle. It's
Volume 1 and Volume 2. Just their trial. Yeah.
Yeah. They're.
But I'll go ahead and read this to you. This was November 2021 date on this. Stave profile is 2 baked American, 2 seared French Cuvée, 4 Maker's Mark 46, 1 roasted French mocha, and 1 toasted French spice stave. Now, stave profiles and maker stuff has kind of become it's a thing, right? It's how you kind of finish your whiskey to your liking without turning it into screwball, which is terrible. let's get into it.
Well, I've been getting into it, and as per usual, I love when those homemakers, and it's just...
One thing we learned with the Daredevil stuff that we had is those mocha staves are generally phenomenal and add a richness to the whiskey that it's just not in a lot.
That's nice, but what I have found lately is anything that isn't that French oak stave is something that adds a mellowness to it that I have been loving.
Well, it's a bit French mocha.
I don't know. That's it. What French cuvee is what they...
No, French mocha, roasted French mocha, and seared
French cuvee.
So you
and toasted French spice. There's a lot of French.
That's a lot of French oak.
Oui. I wonder how many people I offended said. Somebody's going to say I pronounced that wrong.
Well, it's a pretty interesting nose.
It's deep.
There is a little bit of like chocolatey goodness on there.
So brown sugar is the first thing I come up with because there's a nice sweetness that rolls off there, and it's deep. The chocolate note I give you some that's that deepness that comes with it.
There's maybe like a little bit plum.
I think the wood notes are fairly pronounced, but they're not like sawdust level wood like we get off a lot of them. It's just a deep dark wood.
I get some plum.
I'm not getting that.
There's a fruit note in there on the bottom. That's kind of sweet. Are you picking up anything?
No,
in particular.
I mean, a lot of times when I smell whiskey, I'm not a sommelier or anything.
Yeah, we always get it.
A
lot of times I different a whiskey and it's got that like really bright kind of woody.
Yeah,
this is very like deep. It has a lot of body to it. It smells like.
I'd be moving more. My move is moving away from plums to prunes.
I'm going a different direction. I'm getting more of like the apple pie, apple spice notes come in there. I think that's where I'm landing most firmly with this one. Now, I went ahead and took a sip and immediately forgot. I don't think you said the proofing on this. And I remember when it hit that cut on my lip. Calls you out.
She's 110.1 proof. So yeah, she's a hot one for sure. Man, it's sweet. Sweet and spicy on the taste.
Well, I want to talk about the nose just a little bit longer now that I've had the first drink. Now all the wood flavoring come out. Now all them bar notes and that earthiness pops out of there, and it has reinforced that cooking spice to me as well.
Yeah.
The baking spices, whatever you want to call it, apple pie. That's what I tend to call it. So that is kind of
yeah. It's got a little dumpling taste to it, kind of apple dumplings, like apple pie, apple dumplings.
Oh. Feels like we're making shit up.
I mean, we are, of course. How else do you taste whiskey? But it's really, for being this high proof, it's really approachable. It's sweet. I won't say it's smooth because it's definitely got some spice to it. That I enjoy.
I do too. I want to definitely acknowledge I like it, but it is a little spicy, peppery, hot, and it's got a hint of a bit of a stringency with the wood.
Yeah,
just a little bit. Not unenjoyably so.
I bet this is going to be amazing with the water back, but hand me that glass over there. We brought another couple bottles of Makers up just because. The little one. We thought we should maybe taste a regular Makers against it, but then this sits at 90 proof, and we thought, well, that's not a fair fight. So let's take this one out.
Yeah, I don't think that's going to be...
It's like a stand-up.
I don't think it's going to give us any information.
So we brought this bottle of Makers 101 down to kind of get closer to the proofing range, just to be like, all right, like, is a store pick worth it? Is it a thing? What are the differences? how much does it make of a difference? So we all have to share this one glass.
Now, well, at over 100 proof, there can be no germs, right? We don't have a barrel stave profile on that. I don't, as far as I know,
We don't.
it's all what they would just be makers. Well, it wouldn't be 46, would it?
No.
I don't know. I don't know how that works. I guess we should have thought about that more. But we should have done research.
The 101 is thinner.
Yeah, and this smells sweeter, higher, tinier.
Tinier, yeah. I hesitate to say sweeter because this Hyvee store pick is like syrup sweet.
You know, I'm out of the nose stick.
Oh, and yeah, the viscosity of it is quite nice. It's got a good, it's just good stuff. It's got a good thing going on. This goes against so many episodes that we've had where we trashed store picks.
Like, no. We didn't trash store picks. And we just didn't see the value in paying the extra money for somebody else's
Opinion.
palate
Yeah.
to pick something out and charge us an extra $20 to $30 a bottle because they store picked it.
Yes. I think that the Makers is one of those that is worth getting the store pick. I do think that the staves, the varying degree of them causes it to be a little different. And then we also had a couple others. The Angels MB store pick was markedly better. That was really good. Original. So we've walked that back a little bit. Mostly it's a hype game and a price point that gets us frustrated. But you said the book was 76?
It was 75 and change. So like, I mean, taxation.
So it's that price for 110 proof bottle of whiskey. That ain't bad. Like, I don't think you're overpaying for that. Like, that's not crazy.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
For this,
I still struggle with having somebody else pick these flavors because I feel like you take anything, mix the staves up a little bit, you're going to come out with something unique.
Yeah.
How do you know if you have the same flavor profile as the managers at Hyvee?
Yeah.
Turns out, maybe we do. This is pretty good stuff. We like it. But they always struggle with that store pick label, just like we've always said. It's tough. That being said, I don't think I've had a bad store pick. I don't think I've had any of that. That's not what. There was one. The one you bought it. It was one we got straight. It's your fault. Well, I don't know if I should say where we got it. Manager got it to you. It was, I can't remember.
Oh, I think I know which one.
Anyways, so save one. We've had one bad store pick that we neither one of us particularly cared for.
But that's kind of what's nice about the Maker stuff is you have the stave profile on there, and you can kind of tell, hey, this has a lot of mocha in it. Hey, this has a lot of
Do like this.
French Cuvée. Like, you can kind of go like, I know what stave profile I like, and kind of, yes, you're taking a store pick, but you know generally what direction it's going to go in. That's super cool.
So interestingly, one of my friends that is very into bourbon in particular, when we had the Daredevils bottles, I sent him pictures of them, and he immediately said, I'm going to like that one on the left because of the build of it. He finally got down here trying it. By God, that's exactly the one he liked. He knew what he was looking for. So, to your point, I think that's a legit thing, is having those profiles on there and how it's finished is pretty nice, pretty important. I wish they'd put whatever the profile is on these others, just so we know what the standard one is.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, this one was very like thin.
Yeah.
In comparison, thin and bright, and this is like the opposite.
Yeah, I agree. It's like deep, complex.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff going on. How do you feel about this free bottle of whiskey?
Feel pretty good. Again, thank you, nameless hero that I ran into randomly at Hyvee on a Thursday or whatever day that was.
Oh yeah. Let's just try one.
I'm pretty sure a Waterback's going to be delicious.
Back pretty delicious.
All right. All right. You got anything else to say about this?
Usually you put a drop of water in something and it loosens it up. This actually makes it more cohesive, I think. It took away that woody...
No, you don't get
tanniny sourish note and blended it all together nice and neat.
And it's pretty freaking good.
Oh, wow. If you guys haven't tried to drop full water in some of your whiskeys, it's a great test to have. Just get you an eyedropper or use the tip of your finger. 1 to 3 drops probably in an amber's glass is going to do wonders for changing it if your palate's very sensitive to it at all. And a shot. It doesn't work for every whiskey, but some of them is pretty nice.
Want some whiskey in your water, some sugar in your tea? What's all these crazy questions they're asking me? Until next time.
Whether it be the free whiskey that you're trying,
Oh, the food you're eating?
or the people you're meeting.
Oh, grab a buddy and try something new. Hey.
Didn't fool him. If you stuck around with us that long, we appreciate it. Maybe there was something in that episode you enjoyed. Hit the like and subscribe button. That helps us a lot. Don't forget that QR code in the corner. That helps us even more right now as far as keeping things going. And please, please, please don't forget our friends that we have over here. Every episode, somebody is over here behind the Subskibby sign. And this is what we got up here. Subskibby sign. This week it's Ho Chi Town. Could be anybody. Could be you. If you happen to have some whiskey you want to donate, we'll call you out.
Yeah, Mama told me not to come. Cheers.
One. I'm out of whiskey.
You're new at this. Yeah, this is my first go.
Now here's the thing you got to ask yourself before you pour that.